Welcome to the live show. I got something pretty exciting to share with you. Just bear with me here momentarily. It's going to be slow, but at the same time, something has changed. I did it. I boosted my level 1 druid and I recorded a video on it. I did it. So I'm going to be keeping my level 38 Night Elf Druid to level up manually. And this is my Torn Druid. So I'm pretty excited about that. So it's done. The gear kind of blows. It doesn't really match the spec that I want. That's to kind of be expected, unfortunately. That's just the way it goes. Can't do much about that. Where does our Hearthstone take us? To Orgrimmar. Alright. Not too sure what to do here. I think that's pretty much all the gear we're going to end up getting. I don't know why it wants us to do this. Visit Zeppelin Master Frezza. Travel to the Eastern Plaguelands to find... He awaits your arrival at the Light's Hope Chapel.
Hail.
Can you take me to Orgrimmar? Well, I mean, that would be the same as doing that.
Be careful.
Let me just...
What brings you here? Goodbye.
Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. Not too sure why I went ahead and did that. I may end up hearthing. Not too sure. I'm still trying to figure all this shit out on my own here. But I'm excited. I only put a few points in. Haven't really done anything dramatic yet. But it's official. Like I said, it's a done deal. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to head off towards Orgrimmar. And I believe... Yeah, it wants us to go all the way to Light's Hope Chapel. Ever wanted to bash your head in awkward moments? No, only other people's. Not my own. So I'm really... Yeah, I'm really excited. I feel relieved, right? This is a big deal. I'm hoping it's not going to be too much work to do, you know, the 2 characters every week to get them their gear. I mean, if it is, whatever. I'll just dump one and focus on one. I'd probably stick with the Feral Druid if I really had to. But I really wanted to have a Horde as well. I still have 20 fucking levels to go on my Night Elf Druid to get to 58. The cap is 60, which ideally I would want to do in time for the Burning Crusade because it'll just make things a little bit easier. But yeah. The reason I don't want to hearth is because I don't know what the deal is. I really should get some gear, to be honest. But I just wanted to do this first look. I don't even know how long I'm going to stream for, to be honest. I normally don't stream, like I said, this time of day. But I was excited to share this. So I thought that I would, you know, talk about it a little bit. These 12-slot bags are kind of fucking useless, though. That's kind of terrible. And the armor is called the communal set. Gives you a mix of everything, but really kind of terrible stats if you want to go resto or balance. But it's better than nothing. Honestly, I'd probably be better off going feral until I'm level 60, but, you know, I can worry about that later. Right now we are in Orgrimmar. Wow. This server's definitely not dead. How are you doing? My goodness.
Glory to the Horde. Be safe.
Yeah, so that's my Kodo. He's kind of ugly. He's definitely ugly. This is nicer. At least I think. That toy... Okay, so we don't need this Hearthstone, because this Hearthstone looks like this. When you hearth back to your major town, that looks boring. Look at this shit, man. Wow, look, it's like the Burning Crusade portal. Feast your eyes, bitches. So we're gonna put these in the bank, is what we're gonna do. Yeah. Well, it's the same thing as Coke and Pepsi. Liberals versus conservatives. Biden versus Trump supporters.
What are you looking for?
It's the big fucking deal, you know? That fish, I could promise you, I don't need. Le poisson,
For the
tabarnak.
Horde.
We don't need it. I don't even need this mount, to be honest. I don't know. It's just something about it. Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's not a terrible mount. It's just, I don't know. It's not quite my cup of tea. I'm kind of digging this more. What the fuck is this? Character boost from Blizzard Team. We've supplied you with a whole new set of high-level gear. I wouldn't go that far. But attached, you'll find all the old items and equipments you once carried. Oh, right. Okay. That makes sense. High-level gear. Yeah, okay. That's high-level gear, alright. Call that high-level gear? Semperviren is my name. That has a very significant name. I'm getting gold from my other character, in case you're wondering what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, so we're kind of done with this guy. The Semperviren. Put him back here. And then I got my rogue still, if I ever somehow changed my mind. I already got this guy who's only 10 levels behind. Would have made no sense to boost him or my other druid. The big major town for the Horde, there's a few of them. There are a few of them. There's Orgrimmar, arguably the capital city. Undercity. There's a few others. Okay, now that we've got a little bit of gold, let us go and see what we can get. For real? Add-ons, what do we got here? Questy, Atlas. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what staves we've got. Let's go 55 to 58, because we're 58 now. $100 gold, motherfucker. Staff of the Hail Mage Fire. Yeah, it's better than what I got. It would be that thing. 100 gold. Jesus. The monkey. Elemental. Wow. Yeah, we're not going for that. 26 intellect. Yeah. That is a really good staff for my level, but let's do 52. Oh, okay. It doesn't really do much. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, that one. It's a huge upgrade. God damn. See, this is the part now where I'm struggling. I'm like, ugh. What do I do? Yeah, that's fucking expensive, man. 100 fucking gold. Yeah, for real. Pretty much. Should probably just be called that. Come on. $55 to $58. Yeah, that's a ripoff. We're not going for that. Kind of looking for weapons naturally here. To sort of see what we're working with. Demon Blade, 57. 9 intellect. Yeah, it's kind of fucking shit. Armor, leather, head. Yeah, see that? That's way better. I should have been given something like this. Fuck around, Charlie Brown. But I don't want to pay no 80 gold for that bullshit either. It's just way, way too expensive. 200. Fuck. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. What some people are asking for their shit. Like, the problem that I got too with the communal is if you look at the stats, right? If you look at them, my armor on my shit is only 100. This is a low level 55 green, and it's got better armor and just better stats overall than what I got. And it just shouldn't be that way. That's not how it should work. But unfortunately, that's how it is, and there isn't much I can do about it. Wow. That would have been a gorgeous piece. 260. Jesus. Yeah, it's actually pretty terrible. There's really not a lot out there for gear. Spirit and stamina. Yeah. I don't know. Kind of bummed out by that. And we're on a PvP server, so I'm going to have to kind of figure out what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, let me just figure out where it was I was supposed to go first, because I can always hearth back after. Or I can always go back over here. Yeah, so let's start going in that direction, because I want to finish the quest that came with the boost, which is visit Zeppelin Master Frieza. Speak to Orgrimmar. From there, visit the Zeppelin Master Frieza outside of the city's main gate. Travel to the Undercity, and it's there you can make your way to the Eastern Plaguelands. Yeah, so we'll start off with that. And then from there, I'll just see what's up. Oh, wow. Gank machine, I would say. It's pretty much got some of the best, See, that's cool. Full tier 2, even though tier 3 is the highest, that's still a respected set to have. He's got full tier 3 Warlock on. He's got some of the best armor in the whole game. So that's kind of cool. Looks like I'm moving so slow on this guy compared to the Kodo. It's just he takes much bigger steps, so he doesn't have to move his paws as fast. These are all boosted characters. Yeah, I could just tell. That's the communal armor that you get for mage. So when people see you, they know what you did. They're like, you boosted. They could just tell. He's probably looking at me like, yeah, you boosted. You're a boosting turd, he's thinking. Waiting every day for what school throws at you is like having a gun pointed at your head to do exhausting jobs. The Three Tauren Musketeers, indeed. But yeah, our gear sucks shit. He's boosted. You could tell. He's got the same communal gear I got. He thinks he's a badass. I could just tell by looking at him. He's a boosted scrub. I don't have any of my points put in. Yeah, so, like I said, this is gonna be very slow. Like I said, I do have to go soon. I gotta do a few things. Streaming World of Warcraft right now. Bring us to the Undercity. Wow, that guy's got good gear. You could just tell by looking at him, too. And he's looking at me like, uh-huh. You took the easy way out. Nah. I don't care what they think. 17 years I've been playing this bitch. I need a break. There we go. Oh, we don't have a flag. Ah, we have one there. Okay. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Undead? You can't be an undead druid. What? Oh. So would Blood Elf be the closest to human? No, undead, yeah. Yeah, that's what they are. I skipped over, Let me read what the damn quest says here again. Speak to Tal, the Wind Rider. Master. To fly to Orgrimmar, from there visit the Zeppelin Master Frieza outside the city's main gates. Wait, what? Well, whatever. We'll go inside, see what happens. With the live flesh intact? Well, yeah, no, not even. I mean, orcs have the... I know what you're saying. Apart from undead, yeah, for a semi-put-together character, such as, you know, like orc and Torn, troll. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Blood Elf, but yeah, no, it's still undead. Hey, Optic Gamer, how's it going? I finally found my boosted character. I boosted the Big Beefy. Aw, oh, come on. I was so big I couldn't even make it in there. Come on. Yeah, he's not too shabby. He's mainly gonna be my healer hybrid balance character.
This had better be good.
Don't you worry about what's good. Tarn Mill. I'm not going to Tarn Mill. Lights Hope Chapel. Ah, just unmount me automatically, prick. Yeah, so this is the part. Visit Zeppelin Master. I fucked up on one of the, things. I really wanted to do this quest because I want to know what happens after this. Yes, it is. It's massive. Let me look this up on my phone so that we can enjoy the ride through some of my favorite parts of the entire World of Warcraft. Master Frieza. Master Frieza. There we go. Riding a bat through the rain, through the ruins of Lordaeron and Tristful Glades. This is one of my favorite parts of the entire game. This right here. And it's a low-level zone. This is where the undead start, by the way. And now that we're heading east, what's really interesting about this zone right here, right, is it goes from, like, basically the lowest level zone in the entire game for the Horde, and then as soon as we transition over and you'll hear it, and you'll see it, it's coming. Now we're essentially going into the highest level zone in the entire game, right here. As soon as we cross that little mountain, kaboom. You can even see it in the air. It's all like musky and foggy and shit. We've just now reached one of the highest level zones in the game, just like that. From one zone to the next. It's quite a drastic change. The closest thing the Alliance has is near Stormwind, not Stone Talon, Red Ridge Mountains, going into Burning Steppes. That's their equivalent, but that's still a level 15-ish zone. Where I just was like a level 5 or 6 zone, and this is like a mid-50s to late 50s zone. Oh, it is, yeah. Yes, the pipes from the Undercity. Oh, I just love it. Not much to see here on this flight path because everything's all like foggy at the bottom. It really kind of took us up high. I'm just looking this up on my phone. Zeppelin Master Frezza. Because what I don't understand is how the hell I missed it. Yeah, somehow I fucked up and I missed him. I completely missed him. He's the little goblin outside of Orgrimmar. Dark Souls Final Fantasy game, like turn-based. Square Enix is making a Dark Souls. Oh, they are? Or you're making? I'm so confused. Because I know you were working on a game there, Optic. What the fuck? I was just there. It's where I waited for the Zeppelin there. Remember when you said the 3 Torn Musketeers? And I was waiting for the Zeppelin to get on, to go to Undercity? That's where that guy is that I needed to see. So that's basically going to fuck up my quest now. Because it says that I didn't speak to him. That's fucked. Because it wanted me to come here. See, this is one of the highest levels. See, this person's boosted too. There's a lot of people that are boosted here. Now I did all this and I kind of feel like I did this for fucking nothing. Because I completely botched Square Enix, yeah. What's it called? Do you know what it's called? Yeah, this actually has me pretty pissed off. Because I don't know... Fuck around. Travel to the Eastern Plaguelands and find Leonid Bartholomew. He awaits your arrival at Light's Hope Chapel. Okay, well, let's find Leo, whatever the fuck he's called. Where is Leod? I remember that name. I think he's inside. I think he's a human. Ah, there we go.
What now? Our time will come.
Why can't I have that guy's voice?
Speak quickly.
Houses of the Holy.
Remember, patience.
Oh.
Discipline.
Oh, I see what happened. Okay, so I don't need to go back and talk to him. Gotcha. Now I totally understand what's going on. That was just to show you who to talk to come here. It's not like I had to. It was essentially optional. Now that I've turned in the quest, that's it. There is nothing else to talk about. It was just saying, Vamos, here's a good, starting point to finish yourself off to level 60.
Forsaken.
Go into Stratholme and start doing some shit.
Beware.
Yeah, so that's what that was. Well, at least I did it.
Good day to you.
At least I did it.
Have a good one.
All right. Wow. That looks like a tough bitch. Except I think... Oh my god. Oh no, it is rank 8. Yeah, I haven't even, like, done anything. Hey, Darkside. When you're running, that is the blood effects. Origin? Yeah, I don't remember Origin too much. Why is she just standing there? She's a high-level mage. She's gonna get her ass kicked. I don't know why she's letting her... I haven't put any points into anything, but... I just kind of wanted to... There we go. Yeah, her friend just kind of stood... They're even part of the same guild. Now, she could fucking one-shot me. She's got tier 3 and tier 2 armor on. Even at my level, I would be fucked real quick. I decided to start a new game in Cyberpunk all because I wasn't happy with the hairstyle. Wow. I've done shit like that. I've restarted some characters because I didn't like the fucking, you know, horn or whatever. All right. Well, that does that. Like I said, now that I know what's up, and I've got no active quests, I might as well do... Just for a little bit here, a 12 to 58. I mean, essentially I could go to a lower level zone. Not that that would be very ideal. Fellwood, I didn't really like that. Winter Spring. I could always do some levels that are a bit lower, but I wouldn't get as much XP. Oh, Winter Spring. Oh, I could finish off 59 to 60. That would be cool. Silithus? Fuck that place. Oh, they didn't reveal it? Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I should do here. I'm level 58. I kind of think helps if I could speak properly. I'm kind of thinking I should probably start off with Western Plaguelands. It wouldn't be a bad spot to start. I don't really want to start off in Eastern Plaguelands right away. I'm going to do Western Plaguelands, I think. Make Undercity your home. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to make the Undercity my home. Yeah, I got so much shit I got to work on. It's unbelievable. For this character, it's like... I get the free boost, but... There's a lot of crap. I've got to go back to... Wow, that's the other thing too, eh? Hammerfall, Tarn Mill. Oh, right, Kargath Badlands, Thorium Point. Yeah? Yeah, that makes sense. Gromgall, Booty Bay. Well, let's just go over here. Back to the Undercity. Because, you know, we want to keep watching me fucking fly back and forth all day. Like United Airlines. No, but that was important because that was the beginning of my quests as a boosted character. That was sort of like the intro quest. Now what I'm going to do is go back. I'm going to shop on the AH for a little bit, get a little bit of gear, even if it's just like a couple of pieces. Nothing too crazy. And then from there... Yeah. Yes, team... What? Yes, they do. Well, even within the race, even within the faction. So the reason I'm on a bat, it's because it's very undead. It's very forsaken, right? So you get the bat, Flight Path Master. If I'm more in Orgrimmar with the orcs and the trolls, it'll be more of a wyvern, right? So yeah. And then if I'm near the Blood Elves where they start, well then it'll be like a golden nighthawk. So it becomes appropriate to that. If it's the dwarves, it's the griffin. If it's the humans, it's also the griffin. Yeah, they just have different ones. So I'll go and do that. Get a little bit of gear. Just to kind of get started. And then we'll go from there. When it comes to my thing here, I'm a little bit freaked out to put all my points in the wrong spot. I am level 58. I would have to look at my talent calculator first before I commit all the points. It's a pretty big deal before I commit to that. Obviously, I started putting some points into this here because I do mainly want to be resto. But I'm going to end up putting some into balance just to help me out a little bit with the DPS. And then the idea is I leave them there. I fucking leave them there. It's going to be painful to level up, I think. Only because, well, the damage isn't going to be that high output compared to Feral. I mean, that's why I was kind of tempted to just go Feral. It'd probably go quicker. Then at 60, I don't know. There we go. Now we're in the low-level zone. Tristful Glades. This is also where Scarlet Monastery is, right up here. In the Horde territory. Scarlet Monastery. I could go there, pull in some lobies, and nobody could attack me because this is what's called a non-contested area. This is official Horde territory. It's not a neutral zone. And we have a kick-ass, very popular dungeon called the Scarlet Monastery. If I was on Alliance, I would probably get stomped, potentially even trying to go in there. There's a lot of, stealthers and stuff that'll camp out at that monastery just waiting for you to walk through the gates, and then they'll kick the shit out of you. You know, when games automatically give you biome outfits, it would be cool if Origins did like that. Making Bayek. Yeah, I don't mind that game, but I have to admit, to me, Odyssey is probably my favorite Assassin's Creed. From a mechanical standpoint, the story was good too. But from a feature standpoint, Odyssey has to be my favorite. Story-wise, obviously, it's probably going to be some of the Ezio Auditore. Ezio de Firenze Auditore. You know, that guy. That never gets old. What I also want to know is the price for the epic mount. I want to know how much that is. Because that's pretty damn expensive. We'll go check that out, then I'll have to come back in here. Try to level up. If I see that it's just way too slow, like I mean painfully slow, yeah, I might go Feral. Seriously, I almost got stuck again. Oh, are you? Don't you have it on PS5? I'm a little tall. But yeah, I'm really glad I did this. Oh, was it? I didn't find it too bad, but yeah. Ah, I almost healed him. It's all the people that jumped off the Zeppelin. That's what it is. The Normid like. The who and the what now? I love this zone so much. Again, incredibly slow gameplay, but at least now we know what I'm doing. I'll probably go and start, you know, skinning, herbalism, all that kind of fun stuff at some point.
Yes.
Alright, so this is where the undead get their horses, their stable.
Speak quickly.
On behalf of the Royal Apothecary Society, I'm pleased to offer you the finest steeds.
Trust no one.
But I can't buy them because I don't have the rep with them, even though they're like my own faction. They're not my own race.
I have exactly what you need.
I am unable to teach a Tauren to ride a skeletal mount. I'm sorry, but there is nothing I can do for you.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Ah, fuck, that sucks. That means I'd have to go all the way back to fucking... I think there's a way for me to figure it out. Without having to go all the way back there. I want to find out how much that is, because in 2 levels I could have my epic mount, which is way faster, and depending on the price will depend on how much I'm going to spend on this character as well, right? Let me see if there's something I can do.
What is it?
There might be a way for me to figure it out fairly quickly. It'll at least give me an idea. So he's a Tauren. Mulgore. He's in the Badlands. Because I already bought my mount for him. Shit. What would be the... I'm trying to think of the absolute fastest way for me to figure that out. I just need to get on any character that can go to their guy. No, I don't want to do that. Fuck. See how sometimes it could take a long time for me to sort shit out? It could be pretty complicated. This guy I don't care about because I already have my mount on this guy. Right? So what I'm gonna do is Hearth to Booty Bay. Oh! Even better. Return to Booty Bay. Oh, wait, Booty Bay. Booty Bay, Booty Bay, Booty Bay. No, that's not quite where I want to go. Let me see where I am. Booty Bay is over there. Fuck. Yeah, this is ending up becoming a royal pain in the ass. All because I want to know how much it costs to buy my goddamn mount. And of course, the fucking boat is there. Run, Forrest! That's pretty much the longest part of the entire journey. Gonna put some poisons on in case someone gets out of hand. So this was my original character, by the way. I know this is slow, but this also takes you into those moments where sometimes you gotta do that. Because what I'm doing essentially is I'm preparing. Right? So if I have so much gold... And the cool thing is I'm really not that far away now from where I need to be. Ah, who keeps fucking... Ah. Unfortunately, I might have to go. Well, it's already almost been an hour. I've streamed multiple times. I am going to finish up what I was doing here. I am going to find out how much that's going to cost. And then I got to go and help out around the house for a bit. Do some shit. And have supper. And then I'll probably be back within an hour and do my usual between 5 and 6 there. So this raptor I like a lot. This is a cool raptor. I don't really like the Kodo that I have. So what I might do sometime is do some of the lower level quests for the troll. And then what happens is I think once you get exalted, you can buy, you know, another race's mount. We technically... Holy fuck, man. They really don't make this shit easy, do they? It can be really complicated sometimes. I'll be down in about 5 minutes. Redoing some of the gardening at my house, replacing some stones and some plants and shrubs and shit. To try to keep the house looking nice. But yeah, this mount is so much cooler than the Kodo. Gives the illusion that you're moving faster than the Kodo as well. And then at level 60, which I'm only 2 levels away now, by the way, of getting, what's really neat is it's almost twice as fast as this mount. So like this one, compared to walking, obviously is a lot faster. But at 100% speed, it's like you're just flying through. And in essence, if you think about it, if you can travel around a lot quicker, you can pick up herbs a lot quicker, you can skin a lot quicker, you can just get shit done a lot quicker by getting around. That in turn can help you make some gold. And if I check out my reputation, I mean, sure, I'm honored, I get that. But it's not like I'm exalted or anything like that. It'll just give me a rough idea. See how time-consuming shit like this can be? Just to move around to find out something. I could look it up online, but to be honest with you, it's not always accurate. It won't always tell you based on your rep. And it can be really frustrating. So it's like I'd rather just take the time, do it myself, see it for myself in person. And that'll give me some time too while I'm eating. I'll play around with my druid. I'll get him some gear. I'll get him prepped. And then maybe when I come back, what I'm hoping is everything will just be ready for me to just quest. Just go through the motions, hit that level 60 cap, get the last 2 levels. That can make a significant difference, a noticeable difference. That way when I go into Outlands, instead of being a level 58 taking on 58 to level 60 enemies, I'll be level 60 taking on level 58 to 60 enemies. And even though incrementally, numerically speaking, that doesn't seem like a big number, in this game, it's noticeable.
How you doing, man?
Okay, so that's what I was hoping to look at. So that's 540 gold, but that's also based on me having a honored reputation. So it's probably 600 gold for my druid to get his mount. So it's about
Stay away
600
from the
gold.
voodoo.
What you want?
And then you have to buy the mount, which is like about 100 gold. Yeah, so it's, let's say it's 100 gold.
How are you?
Plus a good, yeah, so about 700 gold. So in other words, I roughly have just enough to get it.
Seeing ya.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I mean, they have a lot of voice actors.
What be on your mind? What you looking for? Greetings, man.
Greetings, man. Yeah, who knows?
Spirits
But yeah, so that's the mount that I have, right? The blue one. And then the epic one, if you're curious, like the exact same mount as mine, but the epic version that moves twice as fast. That's what it looks like, to give you a side-by-side comparison. So it looks very similar, obviously, but this one's got the armor with the glowing eyes, you know, the little helmet, little cover on the horn, some feathers, a little bit of armor on the tailpiece, slightly darker leather saddle. But it's essentially the same creature, and that's the epic version. Yeah, so I'm looking at about 700 gold for that. So it's quite expensive for the Torn. I mean, I could do it. It is definitely a worthwhile investment. Moving around nearly twice as fast. It is just that. It's twice as fast. It's very significant. So I'm going to have to work on that and take that into consideration and not start going hog wild, spending all my gold on, you know, on gear, right? It would be much smarter for me to keep my shit gear, level up to level 60, have an epic mount with... So it's better for me to have an epic mount with shit gear than to have good gear with a shit mount. Right? That's essentially what I'm getting at. That's what's going on with that. The bird? Yeah, he's not nearly as good as in the prior games, I find, eh? Yeah, he's not nearly as good as in Origins or Odyssey, I find. He is kind of a useless bastard. Anyhow, I'm gonna go for now. Gonna charge my Apple Watch, help out with the garden shit. The garden shite. And, yeah. Hopefully I'll be back within the hour. Play a little bit of this. Figure out my shit a little bit better. And just go from there. Alright, so thanks for stopping by. And tomorrow is Biomutant. I still don't know what I'm doing with that. Am I going to rent it on EA Pro? Didn't get the best reviews, but it just looks so fun. Like, I know that I want it. Because the other thing, too, that I like to do for my channel as well, even though I don't get a lot of views on it, I want to remain consistent with new games that come out. Like Resident Evil, man, I was all over that shit when it came out. Made a couple of guides, right? Had one hit with over 30,000 views, which is a lot for me for a current video. So Biomutant might be worth the $20 or so to rent it from. Well, it's not rent; it's the subscription thing, right? It's $20 Canadian to rent, 60 to buy. Talk about the game a little bit, show off the main menu, get a couple of views, add it to the YouTube library, and then just go from there. Yeah. Well, I mean, what they're essentially saying is the game shows that it was made by a small team. It's that kind of thing, right? But it does look like a lot of fun, so... Anyways, I'll still think about that. Like I said, EA Pro would be 1/3 of the price. 33% of the price, and then I get to play it for an entire month. Or I could spend triple the price and then just own the game flat out. What I saw on the gameplay looks amazing. Like, it looks amazing. ACG, though, was like, yeah, I'd wait for a sale. And it was like, what? But, whatever. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by. Should be back, like I said, within the hour. All right?